a DUI and got let off with a warning.
I snore. I'm from Huntsville.
We're supposed to be professional.
I'm from Huntsville.
It's common practice that suspects run from the cops and engage in more than rude behavior. But what does it look like when they stay and choose to seduce the officer? We're going through 3 of these cases, and one of them actually worked. Our first suspect is Skylar Fuss, who made a huge mistake by posting a video on social media bragging about how she got out of a DUI.
I got out of a DUI and got let off with a warning.
She caught the officer's attention by swerving on the road, raising suspicions that she might be under the influence. In her claims, she said that she got out of getting a ticket by using flirting and her quick wits. She also said that she got off with only a warning. Unfortunately, she didn't have long-term wits to not post that video.
I blew a 3.8 and he let me off with a f***ing warning and gave me his number and said we should meet for coffee or lunch. He was hot, so I'm getting lunch with him tomorrow.
The claim of blowing 3.8 is already ridiculous, but saying cop let her off with that much alcohol in her blood could potentially land the officer in some big trouble. Luckily, officer had his body cam on.
Hello. My name's Deputy Stallman, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. I pulled you over because you were weaving a little bit back there. Where are you coming from?
I was coming from my friend's house. I actually just got dumped.
Okay.
So I was like crying and like I'm really
Okay.
sorry.
Were you on your phone and stuff too?
I was trying to call him to get a hold of him because my heart hurts
Okay.
so bad.
Well, I'm just concerned that you were weaving because of alcohol, but if you're on your phone, have you been drinking or anything tonight? No? Okay.
Deputy Stahl is seen giving her a card with Sheriff's Department information on it, but there aren't any personal information or his number on it. It also didn't come with an invitation for a dinner date.
Sounds like you're having a rough night, so I'm not going to add to that by writing you a ticket or anything, okay? So I'm just going to give you a warning. It's not a big deal. I just want to make sure you're okay. You were weaving a little bit, and I just want to make sure you're okay to operate the motor vehicle, and I believe you are. So my information's right here on the front. The reason I stopped you here is on the back. Wherever you're headed, get there safely, and I'm sorry you're having a bad night.
Yeah, I'm just right down the street. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, no, you don't need to apologize. I mean, you were weaving a little bit with no traffic out. I just want to make sure you're okay, that's all.
So with all this proof with Have, it is disturbing that she would turn this officer's kindness into content for her social media. And as we saw, there wasn't a breathalyzer in sight. So her saying that she blew a 3.8 while the legal limit sits at 0.8 is another problem in itself. Seriously, if you don't know how much 3.8 is, it is almost close to death, and definitely not safe to drive with. But even though she's lying about the percentage, that doesn't mean she wasn't under the influence. Upon further investigation of her social media, it was discovered she posted videos of her chugging alcohol straight from the bottle. Now, with her track record of lying and fabricating things, it is possible that was just water in the tequila bottle. But some more videos show her acting drunk at the party couple of hours before driving, so who knows. After she was confronted with all this, she finally came out and confessed everything.
I ended up getting a little too intoxicated. I was taking shots all night and I decided to make the dumb decision to get into my car and drive.
She also admitted to the officer not asking her out, saying it was just a dumb social media stunt. Despite her confession, no further action was taken surrounding her or the officer who stopped her on that night and failed to test her. But action was taken with a flirty Brooke Teague, and even her advances had some effect. Effect that is rumored to have brought the cop and suspect together still to this day. She was pulled over after slightly swerving on the road. This is always a clear sign to the officers that something is wrong. In most cases, the driver is either intoxicated, under the influence, or in need of help. Officer quickly stopped her and was greeted in a surprisingly positive way.
Hey, I'm Officer Smith, Bentonville Police Department.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Smith.
I've never heard that before in a traffic stop. I appreciate that. Hey, so I'm just stopping you for improper lane use.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
You're on the phone?
I'll be honest.
Okay. Who are you on the phone with?
My baby daddy. I'll show it to you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zachary?
Yeah.
How much do you have to drink tonight?
Only one drink.
Just one drink?
Yep. Yes,
Final
sir.
answer?
Miller.
A Miller Lite?
Yes. I won't lie to you, a Miller Lite.
That's all you've had?
Yes, sir. You can ask Zachary.
I don't really want to talk to
I know
Zachary.
you don't, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
From the first clip, some things can strike us right away. Brooke has clearly had more than one drink, apparent by her subtle slurring and facial expression. The other thing is that her and the officer questioning her seem to be hitting it off quite well. And both of these things will get more and more obvious as we go on with this stop.
Yeah, I can smell it from across the car.
She's like, I had one Miller Lite. There's no, I wanted to say, like, a Miller did that to you?
Big Miller, 128 ounce Miller.
Freaking bucket of Miller. All right, where we at on it? Awesome. Brooke.
Yes.
Teague. Am I saying that right? Teague?
Yes. Like baseball league.
Teague like baseball league.
Yep. It helps people spell it because they never spell it correctly.
Because of the officer's suspicion and the obvious stronger than one drink smell of alcohol, he decides to get her out of the car and start with a field sobriety test, another common procedure in cases like this. But the test is about to be much harder than they might have expected, and not for usual reasons.
You're making me giggle, I'm sorry.
He makes me giggle too. It's okay.
Okay. I snore. I'm from
Sorry.
Huntsville.
We're supposed to be professional.
I'm from Huntsville. Isn't going to make me snort.
All right, stop laughing because you're making me laugh.
I'm not.
Right? Seriously.
I'm giggling. I'm
All right,
sorry.
this is a serious deal. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're smiling. I can't help it.
All right, stop.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Honestly, it's hard to look at this and not laugh and smile with them. These crazy kids can't contain their giggles. But unfortunately, the laughs and good connection couldn't help Brooke with her sobriety test. She failed them all, which is a clear-cut indicator that she is intoxicated beyond one beer. She was taken into custody, as is the usual procedure.
I've had 2 Millers.
2 Millers now? That's it?
Yes, sir. You can call Mitchell, the manager.
Okay. Well, hey, go ahead and put your hands on your back for me, okay?
Yeah.
They searched her car and nothing came up apart from a loose seat. But the story of these 2 lovebirds continues in the station.
I'm with you. Let's go over here.
Oh my god, is there a dog?
There is a dog.
Where?
He's over there. Over here. His name is Kolyak.
Kalia?
That's my dog.
Is that your dog? What's his name?
His name is Coach.
Coach? I have 3 dogs. I have a Rottweiler, Great Dane, and a Mastiff.
Wow.
Did I go to high school with you?
I don't think so. Where'd you go to high school at?
Bentonville?
Yeah, not me.
Where'd you go?
Indiana. Valparaiso, Indiana.
Where in Indiana?
Valparaiso.
I was raised from Bloomfield.
Really?
And I cannot stress enough how impressive it is that even though there is a bit flirting and a nice conversation going on, the things really remain professional throughout the entire arrest. On both sides even. Brooke was given a blood alcohol test and she blew 0.14%, which is almost twice the legal limit. Per procedure, Brooke spent a night in custody to sober up, and her driver's license was taken temporarily. This whole investigation is a real indication how professionalism and cooperation can make both parties' lives much easier, even if we ignore their obvious liking of each other. It's just a shame they didn't meet in a nicer way instead of him taking her to spend the night in jail. If you enjoyed this video and are craving for more, make sure you check out this video. It's among my favorites.